Yes, yes, yes. It's another day again that I take this time to talk to someone. And the person I want to talk to today is the person who made us who we are and who has to make the children who they should be in the future. Because I don't see any person who will bring a child into this world and would want something wrong for him or her. So today, that's what I'm going to talk about. Those are the people I want to talk to, and those are the house managers. Those are the people who make a home, whether we want to hear it or not. Most of the times, many people today would want to hear good things, nice things, like let the man come back and do this. But I'm just here to remind you that those are our ideas. Human ideas are so limited. Human ideas have expiry date, but when something is initiated by God, is put by God to save the people, that is how it's going to be. You are not going to change anything. So today, allow me to speak to you, the career lady. We are here to help each other, and any head or mind or brain that is open for learning always reaches its goals or achieves his goals. Now, there is this thing going on and it's too much. A woman of career do not want to sit at home, do not want to take care of the kids, do not want to do anything, and all we have is competition, complaining. Why must I go and look after the house? Why must I go and do this? Yes, you can. Yes, you can carry your family along with you. Your children can enjoy the good things that you are enjoying. You can carry your husband, you can carry your family, you can carry even your maid with you if you want. It is just that we don't want to do the right thing. But the right thing is carrying them along with you. Today you'll find them saying, why should I do this? Why should I go back home early? Why should I go back and start talking to the kids or working with the kids or helping in the homework? Or why should I go back and prepare him food or what? Let me tell you something. It is the way you started it, that's the very way it should end. In any organization or institution, there is one thing that must happen. In any organization, for it to prosper, for it to succeed, for the person who initiated it to achieve his goals or her goals, there must be things that are put into place. This is focus, commitment. It needs your attention from morning to the time you are going to sleep to the following day when you wake up. The moment you shift your mind and your focus and your ideas to another thing, it becomes something else. Either you'll fail in that business, and same goes to marriage, you will fail in that marriage. When you were being seduced to this marriage, you knew very well, and you even spoke, I'm going to be the mother of your children. I'm going to take care of the home. I'm going to be your helper. This is what God created us for. And any idea out of this, I'm telling you, you are not going to make it. You will be hopping from one man to the other. You will be hopping from one home to the other until you end up having your home. And let me bring something clear. Have you ever spoken, before you rush to I can do it without a man, have you ever spoken to an old lady who decided to stay single? These things you see online, they are not that way. Ask someone at the night, talk to their pillow, talk to their tears, talk to their mind, the inner one. Don't talk to these things you see people rapping online. Talk to a widow, and you will know that all this rubbish people blabber online, they don't work in real life. Your career and your business has prospered. You see a lady when she divorces and then takes another path of business or anything, it goes very fast and they end up being called doctors, professors. And why? Because there is a focus. She has decided to focus on that business, on her career, on further education, on something. She has put her mind there. So even in marriage, the moment you get in, it is not a relaxing zone. It is not a comfort zone. You have to do it the way you have to focus. You have to keep going because we are human beings. We are a continuation. We change our needs every day. Everything changes. So if there is no one to focus on the home, on the kids, that you have left everything to the maid. We nowadays call them house managers. Say. We are the home managers. So if you leave it to someone else and you assign him or her your duty, you will cry later. Even in business, if you are the owner, the moment you pull out and you just let people be, you don't want to follow the accountability, you don't want to follow anything, you are in for a bad and a big loss. So whatever you are doing, make sure the same way you program yourself for your activities, for your career, for anything you're doing outside. I'm going to the office this early morning. I'm going to wake up, jog, come back, bathe and go. Where after I go to a hotel for lunch, I go this. In the evening, I must pass to a magawa for lunch, for hot coffee or for herbal tea. I come back home. The same thing. Put your children in that program. Put your husband in that program. The moment you reach home, yes, I have to do this, I have to do this, and by 10 or 11 I must sleep. But if you want to do everything for outside people to see, then back in the house, your husband now is the phone, your children are the phone and the laptop. You don't want to talk to anybody. You've come back home. The same way you treated the other people is the same way you should come and treat your people, and this is it. There is nothing. But if you don't want to follow this, then when you start a project, this is my last word to you. When you start a project and you don't focus to develop it, you don't have ideas to develop, you leave, you shift your focus, you shift your mind. I'm telling you, you are no good than a poor person who earns a lottery and eats the money without injecting it in somewhere. So that's the same thing that we women do. Once we are married, we forget and we feel it is now okay. It is not. We must work towards seeing it proceeding, towards seeing it developing, toward multiplying. This is why we are here. So in marriage institution, the moment you shift your mind, everything will go haywire, and by the time you are remembering it, you need help and there's nobody to help you. So let's get things done. A woman must read the manual of her maker. A woman must read the manual that came with her. You cannot change what your manufacturer has done. Let's get to straight point. Let's get facts straight. You need to take care of your home, and nobody else will do that for you. You have a maid, you have to direct that maid. You have children, you have to train them to be disciplined, train them to be responsible. That's why you are responsible today, because someone was tough on you. You must be tough and harmless. Focus on your marriage, not on your career only. The same way you focus on your career is the same way you're going to focus on your marriage, is the same way you're going to focus on your kids. God bless you. Queen alone.